So in the age of oversharing and constantly telling everybody about every single situation we go through, all the breakdowns that we experience, we have a very interesting video to talk about today, ladies and gentlemen, that I probably wouldn't normally cover. It's not what we really talk about, but it adds a lot of discussion. It's a good debate, and tomorrow I'm going to be putting out 2 videos that will require all the energy within my soul to create, so look out for those ones and pray for me. But in today's episode, we're going to be talking about this video that is going viral of this college student who has just left. She's got her degree, she spent thousands, and just like many other students, she is now being rejected constantly by every job she's applying to, which kind of goes against the story told to everybody, right? Go to university, go to college, it's the best choice for you. There's no better choice out there, which I kind of think is done on purpose, because when kids look at the choices on offer as soon as they leave school, the options aren't that vast, are they? You've got go straight into work, maybe learn a trade and do a degree at the same time, maybe try and make a name for yourself, try and start a business at that age. And I'm trying to think of personal experiences here. When you look at it, those require a lot of hard work, and you don't have the education system to rely on, to fall back on. You've got to go out in the real world, which you've never done. You've been in your comfort zone all your life throughout the education system. So the default option is to choose the expensive but easy choice. I know many people that have done the same thing. They spend the thousands, they get the degree, they sit there in front of you face to face and say, I wasted all my time there. I'm in a job now that I absolutely hate. So you sit there and you think in your head, well, what were you doing? Why did you choose that? Cue this woman today who is having a mental breakdown, a life crisis in her car, where she may have just found out that spending £80,000 on this college degree and the option she took probably wasn't the best investment. We'll be discussing it all in a bit, but take a look.
I have a bone to pick with America! So I'm headed to my serving job. I hate it. I hate it. Tell me why I make more money serving. I have my literal business marketing degree that put me in a cute $80,000 in debt. And I make more serving sushi rolls, because I've been applying to marketing jobs for weeks now, and the pay cut is insane. But the jobs that are like a cute 150 to 200,000 a year, I'm not getting those. I'm a almost 25-year-old. My birthday's soon. Almost 25-year-old chick going against, corporate America. People with so much experience. All I got is my degree. People say, get your degree, but then they don't talk about how you need experience. The degree was the experience! I need to relax. You know what I've realized? Is the $80K that I'm in debt for college, I could have got the 2023 Ford Bronco that I wanted. I don't care what anybody says, a college degree is useless. I said what I said. It's useless. You're telling me that I'm going to apply to all these jobs, pay a ton of money for this piece of paper that's not even going to work. If I get one more email that says, I'm sorry, we went with another candidate, we will keep you for other job opportunities. No, it's good, dude. It's good. I'm just going to go back in my bed and cry.
Now, I'm not going to lie to you, ladies and gentlemen, after seeing those videos, my first initial thoughts were, yeah, there's a lot of self-entitlement within this young lady, right? She's left college and she automatically thinks, oh, I deserve everything. Everybody's going to want me. Everybody's going to want to hire me. XYZ is going to want me. Nah, it's not the case. It's not reality. However, in this aspect, is it her fault? I don't think so. As we said earlier, it is the story told to everybody. University is the best option. College is the best option. And it will be the story continually told. You can't spend your money in a better way. You see, most people, and I imagine it was the same for this woman here, they go into these options with no plan or purpose. They sit there and they think to themselves, yeah, you know what? I might do a marketing degree. It sounds cool. It sounds trendy. And then afterwards, or within a few months, they start to realize, yeah, it probably wasn't the best choice for me. And I kind of wasted this money, i.e. me. I coincidentally chose as well a marketing degree. And within the first few months, I started to realize this wasn't for me. However, I didn't actually go for me. I just went for the expectations to go, and I left within my first year. I did amazingly well, but I look back on it and I think, yeah, that was the best choice I made. I've learned more, grown more, progressed more, doing things myself than anything I ever did at university. However, I am not one of those people that will tell people to not go. Avoid it at all costs. It's a waste of time. I know it's flawed, deeply flawed, and there are a lot of questions, is it worth the money? What do you actually learn apart from being indoctrinated with woke ideology, which is also a big concern. But I do think if you plan it properly, there is a way to make it a success. What I think people need to be doing, and I'm not saying this is the best plan to put in place, but this is probably what I would do if I went back in the past. I would sit down and not rush into things, which a lot of students do. I would maybe take a year out, grab a pen and paper, and I'm being deadly serious, start to journal all the time and ask myself the question or questions. Who am I and who do I actually want to be? Not who this person wants me to be or what I think would be best, for everybody else. What do I want to do as well? Because at the end of the day, it is your life. Don't choose these careers, don't choose these degrees because of external influences or because you think you've got no other option at the time. You need to sit down and self-reflect and think, okay, these are big options to choose. These are big choices, and every little choice affects my life. So who am I? Who do I want to be? And after you've done all that self-reflection, and if you've chosen a career path that requires a degree, a college degree, then go for it. And some people will say, well, how do you know it's even going to be for you, even if you've done all that? And that's true. But if you plan it out properly, put a good financial plan in place as well, which is also key, the chance of success, the chance of fulfillment is a lot higher than rather just sitting there and rushing into things and then within a few months you think, yeah, you know what, this isn't for me, I've wasted all this time. But the drinking every weekend is a good thing, right, guys? Nah. But regardless of what is chosen, you're going to have to say to yourself, and this is just the reality of the world, I'm going to have to put a lot of work in. When I was younger, I used to think, well, everything's going to be handed to me, it's all going to be sunshine and rainbows. But you start to learn now, you're going to have to sacrifice a lot, you're going to have to put all the work in, and you will be rejected, which I think is a big thing for this woman as well that we saw in the video. She's probably never faced any rejection in her life, and to face rejection in any aspect is a big thing for people, especially if they've never experienced it. It's a new feeling. Oh, what is this? Rejection? I'm not used to this. And they end up having a life crisis and posting it on TikTok. Very interesting, isn't it? But I do think what I've spoken about so far, and I know it was very brief, but at its core, at its basics, I do think that is a better way to make sure going to college, university has a higher chance of success and fulfillment, not in the grades aspect, that is down to the individual. Of course, nobody can do that for them, but in choosing the right degree. However, I and many others, you included, can't reach all the students out there, so the classic choices, mistakes will be made. They will leave school, choose a degree at college, university that they don't know if they really want. Again, it sounds trendy, it sounds cool. Do I really want this? Who knows? Probably not. And after a few months or by the end of it, they sit there and they think, actually, you know what? Maybe that wasn't right for me. I wasted all this time, all this money. And then by the end of it, they're in a job that they're complaining about to you face to face 7 days a week. Sounds very familiar, doesn't it? We know a lot of those people. And when it's done like that, then yes, it is a waste of time. It is a waste of money, and it's pretty pointless doing that. You should be doing something else, But with this woman, she is obviously going to find a job in the future. It probably won't be a job she wants because, the self-entitlement is pretty strong. She'll probably have to work her way up the career ladder, which isn't written down in the small print of going to college, university. And I'm willing to bet, and this might be big, but I'm willing to bet she ends up in a career that has nothing to do with her degree. You see this all the time again. People get degrees and they end up in a job that has nothing to do with that degree. Makes a lot of sense when you put it like that, right? But leave your thoughts down below, ladies and gentlemen. Do you think university, college is the right thing to do? Do you think it's a worthy investment? I'd like to know, do you think my advice on choosing a degree, choosing which is right for you, was good? I'd also like to know, otherwise I'm going to stop giving people advice. Make sure to leave a like rating as well, as it really helps out the video. If you're new, hit that subscribe button, turn on bell notifications, share this video. But until next time, it has been your boy JD. Have a great day, stay safe, and I'm out. Peace.